Hello, English learners, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And my name is Catherine, and it's the Christmas season, Marco, so that means we have a very festive lesson today.
That's right. Christmas is coming up, and, well, a tradition among many people around the world is to buy a Christmas tree.
That's right. I remember when we used to do this in my family. It was one of my favorite times of the year. So we're going to explore this in today's lesson. After we listen to the dialogue, we'll be back to talk about some of these interesting words and phrases.
I'm home. Everyone come here. I bought a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful pine tree.
Wow, it's huge. Are you sure it will fit in the living room?
Awesome. I'll go get the Christmas lights.
Of course it will. Help me put it in the living room.
I found the lights.
I got the Christmas ornaments. We could also place these stockings next to the chimney.
Great idea. While we decorate the tree, we can listen to some good old Christmas songs.
All right, we're back, and as we mentioned, well, the entire dialogue is about a Christmas tree. So why don't you explain what a Christmas tree is? Because many people maybe don't even do or buy Christmas trees.
Okay, well, a Christmas tree is usually a green tree that we cut down and we put in the house. Okay, so it's not a real tree with roots in the ground, but sometimes it comes from a real tree outside. And the tree is very small on the top and it goes out like a triangle. Okay, so it's a special shape. And we generally make it look very pretty with lights and ornaments and decorations. And on Christmas, on the 25th or the 24th, it depends where you come from, we put lots of presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Wow, it sounds amazing. Well, yeah, and it looks very nice.
It does look really beautiful, and it's just a really special part of Christmas.
And well, as you mentioned, sometimes the tree is just a fake plastic tree, but many times it's a real tree, and the type of tree that you use is a pine tree.
Exactly. And so pine tree is a kind of tree that doesn't have leaves. It has needles. That means that they're long, very thin green pieces that are all over the tree. And you can see these trees in most northern places like Scandinavia, or in America, maybe Illinois and Minnesota and Michigan and Vermont.
And they're very, as you say, very unique trees, but they also have a very special smell, the smell of pine.
They do.
It's very nice.
It's such a nice smell that a lot of the things that we use in America to clean our houses have a pine smell because it makes the house smell nice.
Very good. So a pine tree. The dad brought a pine tree or a Christmas tree home, and well, the wife was a little bit worried if it will fit.
Okay, will it fit? This is a very important question because a lot of pine trees are very, very tall.
Right.
So if a pine tree is 3 meters tall or 4 meters tall, will it fit is the question we ask. Is it too big? Or is it going to be stuck on the ceiling in the house?
Right.
And so we could ask this about anything. I just bought a new TV.
Will it fit in the living room?
I don't know. I'm very
huge.
nervous. I spent a lot of money.
All right. And, well, you were talking about the Christmas tree and how you put a lot of nice decorations on it. And so we say that we decorate the tree.
That's right. So the verb here, this is an action word, to decorate. So every holiday season in my family, we take one day and we decorate the tree. That means that we take very small, special ornaments and ribbons and lights, and we put them on the tree to make the tree look pretty.
Wow.
You can also say decorate the house.
Right.
Or to decorate the house for a party. So this means to make something look special or pretty.
Very good. We've taken a look at very specific words related to, Christmas trees and decorating it. So why don't we listen to the dialogue again, and we'll be back to continue with some more language takeaway.
I'm home. Everyone come here. I bought a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful pine tree.
Wow, it's huge. Are you sure it will fit in the living room?
Awesome. I'll go get the Christmas lights.
Of course it will. Help me put it in the living room.
I found the lights.
I got the Christmas ornaments. We could also place these stockings next to the chimney.
Great idea! While we decorate the tree, we can listen to some good old Christmas songs.
All right, we're back. So why don't we take a look at 3 more words on Language Takeaway Part 2.
Language takeaway.
There's just so many words that are associated with Christmas and the Christmas season that we have to look at them again here in Language Takeaway Part 2. And the first one we've already mentioned, it goes together with the phrase to decorate the tree. Okay, so what do we decorate the tree with, Marco?
You mentioned ornaments.
That's right.
Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments. And so an ornament is a thing. It's something that we use to make something else look prettier. And so in this case, ornaments are sometimes round and red or green or gold. We hang them on the tree.
And well, in this case, it's a Christmas ornament for the tree, but an ornament can be anything, any nice piece of art or something that you can use to decorate your house, right?
Exactly. And in my family, ornaments aren't just those round circles or balls for Christmas. Every family member has a special kind of ornament. So my dad has Santa Claus ornaments, and my mom has bunny rabbit ornaments, and I have angel ornaments.
Wow.
So everybody has a special one.
Oh, that's really nice. And well, apart from ornaments, there is also this tradition of hanging stockings.
Okay, so a stocking, you might have heard this word before in the sense of a clothing item. A stocking is like a sock.
A big sock.
A big sock. And it also means the old stockings that women would wear, like tights. But in this case, a Christmas stocking, is a very, very, very big sock that we hang. And on Christmas, we get to fill it with very special things like candy and toys.
Candy, toys, very good. So actually, you hang the stockings, and the common place to do it in, or to put them on, is on the chimney, right?
That's right. So there's a fireplace, and usually above the fireplace, there's a shelf. We call it a mantle. And there's a place there to hang these. And the place where all of the smoke from the fire comes out is the chimney.
Okay.
It's also the place where Santa Claus comes down.
Right. So you have the fireplace where you put the wood. You have the mantle, that's the space where you actually put the stockings on. And the tube that goes up and where the smoke comes out of is called the chimney.
Right, so you don't want to live there. And then
Right.
actually the joke is that Santa Claus is definitely too fat to go down the chimney. But it's a special place in the Christmas story because that's what Santa Claus does.
Very good. Interesting words. Why don't we listen to this dialogue one last time?
I'm home. Everyone come here. I bought a Christmas tree. Look at this beautiful pine tree.
Wow, it's huge. Are you sure it will fit in the living room?
Awesome. I'll go get the Christmas lights.
Of course it will. Help me put it in the living room.
I found the lights.
I got the Christmas ornaments. We could also place these stockings next to the chimney.
Great idea. While we decorate the tree, we can listen to some good old Christmas songs.
All right, we're back. So, as you say, the Christmas season is important in America, and people not only decorate Christmas trees, but also their house, and even outside they put Christmas lights all over the house. They put little statues of Santa Claus and reindeer, and it's a very I don't know, sometimes lavish thing to do.
It is. It's almost funny how much people like to spend on not just time, but also money on decorating their houses. And so where I come from, people decorate the outsides a lot. You have Christmas lights on all parts of the house, and then maybe, all of the reindeer in the front yard, all whatever. Are there like 12 of them or 9 of them? I don't remember.
It's 12. But actually, it was nice because when I lived there, with my parents, we would go out and tour around the neighborhood just to see other people's Christmas lights and decorations because, as we say, some of them can be very, very nice and they take a lot of time and effort into decorating it.
They do. It's really special. And at my house, we generally just decorated the inside, but sometimes we did lights on the outside. And there's some very funny movies that talk about this, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Right.
And so there's some really funny scenes about putting Christmas lights on the house.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today, but we'll definitely post a link of this movie that's actually very good. It kind of depicts the traditional American in a funny way.
It's a very funny movie.
All right,
yeah.
so, and if you have any questions, any other doubts or comments, you can come to englishpod.com and we'll see you there.
We will. So enjoy the Christmas season, and until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Very big. Huge. Decoration. Something used to beautify. Ornament. Beautify. Decorate. Certainly true. Of course. Large sock. Traditionally, Christmas gifts are put inside. Stocking.
Let's try that faster.
Beautify. Decorate. Decoration. Something used to beautify. Ornament. Certainly true. Of course. Very big. Huge. Large sock. Traditionally, Christmas gifts are put inside. Stocking.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Huge. He gave the kids huge pieces of chocolate. Huge. Your shoes are huge. What size do you wear? Huge. I got a huge parcel in the mail from my grandmother for Christmas. Ornament. Some people buy new matching Christmas tree ornaments every year, while others put up old ornaments that mean a lot to them. Ornament. We have many ornaments around our house. Ornament. The children's parents let them buy one new Christmas ornament every year. Decorate. She decorated her house in red and green for Christmas. Decorate. We will decorate the tree with Christmas ornaments and then decorate some cookies with icing. Decorate. The war veteran was decorated with many medals. Of course. Of course I won't tell your secret. That's what best friends are for. Of course. Of course I will come. I wouldn't miss your concert for the world. Of course. Of course your mother loves you. You can see it in her eyes. Stocking. On Christmas Eve, children put up stockings near the fireplace and find them filled with candy and gifts on Christmas morning. Stocking. Christmas stockings are usually special stockings that are oversized and colorfully decorated. They are not meant to be worn. Stocking. He put on his stockings before putting on his boots.
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
My name is Catherine, and today we have an intermediate level lesson talking about appearances.
That's right. We are going to change, or somebody wants to change their appearance, and they're going to have surgery.
Well, before we get started, let's look at what kind of surgery they're having in today's vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about plastic surgery specifically.
Plastic surgery. So, why plastic?
I have no idea. Do you
I don't
know?
either. No.
Well, basically, plastic surgery is, surgery for your appearance, right? It's not really for health reasons.
That's right. And sometimes they add things to you. Sometimes they take things away, but they're not for your health. They're not for your heart or your lungs.
Right.
It's for your appearance.
Mm-hmm. And also called cosmetic surgery, right?
That's right. And we'll be hearing that later. But cosmetic means having to do with your appearance, like cosmetics.
Right, exactly. All right, so we're going to be talking about this. Let's listen to our dialogue for the first time, and we'll be back.
What are you doing?
Look at me, I look so old. I look as if I were 30.
Come on, stop being so vain. You look great. You are beautiful.
Yes, I am, but I think it's time for some plastic surgery. I'm tired of these wrinkles and sagging skin. See?
I don't see any wrinkles or sagging skin. You're 25. Stop being ridiculous. Besides, I think that people who get Botox, have facelifts, or tummy tucks look weird. It doesn't look natural.
Whatever. I think I'm gonna get liposuction and a nose job, and some breast implants as well.
I think you need to get brain surgery. I honestly don't think you need cosmetic surgery. You look amazing.
I thought you were my friend and would support me on this. I just want to feel better about myself and feel more attractive.
You don't need plastic surgery to do that. You're fine the way you are, and you have guys drooling all over you. Plus, plastic surgery hurts.
Really?
Yeah, when I got my nose job, I was black and blue for a week.
All right, we're back. So, yeah, I think this girl really wants to get this surgery.
But she doesn't seem to know why. She's
Yeah.
just like, I'm in a bad mood. I want surgery. And that's the worst reason.
And it's pretty painful from what I hear.
Expensive and painful and potentially dangerous.
Yeah,
But we can
exactly.
talk about that at the end.
All right, so why don't we start with the words that we saw that are all related to surgery in language takeaway.
Language takeaway.
Okay, well, this first one might be the reason for surgery, not necessarily a kind of surgery. If someone is vain.
Okay, so if a person is vain, this is an adjective. That means that they are they care too much about their appearance, right?
Right, and they care so much that they only care about themselves.
Uh-huh.
So, do I look good? I love my face, my eyes. I look so good. So a person who is vain thinks very highly of themselves.
Okay, very good. And well, this person I think wanted to get surgery as well because she said she had wrinkles.
Okay, wrinkles are little lines on your face. So maybe on your forehead or next to your mouth. And generally, when we get older, people get more and more of these.
Right. So you would say you have wrinkly skin when you're in the bathtub for too long and you look in your hands. They look like raisins. You have wrinkly skin.
That's right. Wrinkles are little lines in your skin.
All right. And well, you have wrinkles, as you said, around your mouth and eyes. And sometimes under your eyes, you also have some sagging skin.
Or under your chin.
Under your chin as well, yeah.
That's right. So sagging means coming down, means it's heavy.
It's like hanging.
Yeah.
Right?
So sagging, something sags.
Okay.
It's heavy, it pulls down. But if you have sagging skin, that means your skin is no longer tight. It's kind of loose and it hangs.
Falling off your face. Okay. And well, a new popular treatment that is not really surgery is this Botox.
That's right. So Botox is something that women and some men do every couple of months, I think, and they have to get shots.
Right. They're like injections.
That's right. And they tighten your skin. And so you can get Botox in your face, so your forehead or your eyes, and it makes you look younger for a couple of months.
I've heard that they also put them in their lips to make them like fuller, right?
That's right. And sometimes you can say that someone's had too much Botox because they can no longer smile. Or
That's right.
they can't stop smiling.
Exactly. And well, very related to this is also when people get a facelift.
Okay, a facelift. So that means that a doctor, a plastic surgeon, will tighten the skin on your face. So he'll pull your eyes and the skin next to your ears to make your face look younger.
Right. So that's called a facelift. So it's to kind of take away those wrinkles, right? Or the sagging skin.
Right. Lift means to pull up.
Right.
It's the opposite of sag.
Very good. All right. So this dialogue has a lot of rich vocabulary related to surgery. So why don't we listen to our dialogue again, and we'll be back with the second part of language takeaway to explain a little bit more.
What are you doing?
Look at me, I look so old. I look as if I were 30.
Come on, stop being so vain. You look great. You are beautiful.
Yes, I am, but I think it's time for some plastic surgery. I'm tired of these wrinkles and sagging skin. See?
I don't see any wrinkles or sagging skin. You're 25. Stop being ridiculous. Besides, I think that people who get Botox, have facelifts, or tummy tucks look weird. It doesn't look natural.
Whatever. I think I'm going to get liposuction and a nose job, and some breast implants as well.
I think you need to get brain surgery. I honestly don't think you need cosmetic surgery. You look amazing.
I thought you were my friend and would support me on this. I just want to feel better about myself and feel more attractive.
You don't need plastic surgery to do that. You're fine the way you are, and you have guys drooling all over you. Plus, plastic surgery hurts.
Really?
Yeah, when I got my nose job, I was black and blue for a week.
All right, we're back. So what other surgical procedure is in store for us?
Well, now the big ones. So we've left the face and we're talking about the rest of the body.
All right.
The first one is a tummy tuck.
Okay, so a tummy tuck. Well, what is that exactly?
Well, let's look at these two words by themselves
All right.
because maybe tummy people have heard before. This is another way to say stomach. Usually children say tummy.
Right, my tummy hurts.
My tummy hurts. And doctors, they'll say stomach.
Yeah.
But the name of this surgery is tummy tuck because tuck means to put in or to fold. And so my mom used to say, tuck in your shirt. You know, when your shirt comes out of your
Right.
pants and that means you put it back in. Well, a tuck means to fold your stomach under. Means to make your stomach look smaller. And they put staples or I think they sew you up.
Yeah, they sew you up. It's pretty painful, right?
I've heard that.
Usually this is because somebody got a liposuction, for example, and that's our next word, liposuction.
Okay, lipo, that's kind of fat, right?
Yeah,
And suction means to pull, like a vacuum.
like, right. So that's basically what they do. They open the person up and kind of use a sort of vacuum type device and suck all the fat out of the stomach or the balcony areas, you know, the love handles that are also called. And this way they remove all this excess fat. And because they do this, sometimes the skin, since it's been stretched out because you were a little bit fat, they need to have a tummy tuck.
That means to hide the extra skin.
The extra skin to kind of
That's right.
hide it. So these two procedures actually go hand in hand, because maybe if you're very fat, you get a liposuction, but that doesn't solve your problem because now you have all this sagging skin off your stomach.
That's right. So you have to have a tummy tuck
Right.
as well. Ugh.
All right. So yeah, very, very dangerous procedure I've heard as well, right?
Yeah. And they usually only do it with people who are very, very fat. That
Right.
means dangerously fat. Because if you do it on a skinny person, you could really hurt them.
Yeah, of course. Fat is also necessary for our bodies. All right. So now moving back up to the face again, a very common procedure, I think one of the most common ones, is a nose job.
A nose job. And so nose job is very colloquial. You'll hear this on the TV. Nose job means to fix someone's nose, to change the shape or appearance of their nose. And so oftentimes people with really big noses want smaller noses.
Right.
And so the doctor will take some bone away and will put the skin back.
Yes, that's right. So this is called a nose job, or formerly known as like a nose surgery, right?
That's right. Rhinoplasty is the official name.
Rhinoplasty, that's
and
right.
actually, I've heard it's very painful because they have to break your nose before they fix it.
Exactly. Wow. I can't believe people do this. All right. And well, one of the very common ones among women, most likely, is
I hope so.
our breast implants.
That's right. So breast implants. Am I allowed to say boob job?
Yeah, you can.
Well, the very common phrase for this is boob job.
Right.
Boob is a very colloquial term for breasts. And breast implants are, well, an implant is something that you put inside something. Okay, and so a breast implant is a piece of silicone. So it's like plastic, but it's more like a liquid plastic.
Yeah, just imagine like this big plastic bag with like gel
Yeah.
inside of it.
And they put that inside a woman's chest to make her breasts bigger.
Right.
And so these are very, very popular surgeries, breast implants.
Right, exactly. I guess many models and many different types of women get breast implants.
That's right. And the verb there is to get. So
To get.
she got breast implants.
Right.
Okay, because they're things.
Very good. All right, so why don't we listen to our dialogue for the last time, and we'll be back to talk a little bit more.
What are you doing?
Look at me, I look so old. I look as if I were 30.
Come on, stop being so vain. You look great. You are beautiful.
Yes, I am, but I think it's time for some plastic surgery. I'm tired of these wrinkles and sagging skin. See?
I don't see any wrinkles or sagging skin. You're 25. Stop being ridiculous. Besides, I think that people who get Botox, have facelifts, or tummy tucks look weird. Doesn't look natural.
Whatever. I think I'm gonna get liposuction and a nose job, and some breast implants as well.
I think you need to get brain surgery. I honestly don't think you need cosmetic surgery. You look amazing.
I thought you were my friend and would support me on this. I just want to feel better about myself and feel more attractive.
You don't need plastic surgery to do that. You're fine the way you are, and you have guys drooling all over you. Plus, plastic surgery hurts.
Really?
Yeah, when I got my nose job, I was black and blue for a week.
All right, we're back. So as you mentioned, all of these surgeries are very painful and very expensive, right?
They are. The plastic surgery industry is huge. And I was just reading an article that said that redos are becoming very popular. So there are doctors who perform redos. That means
to redo a surgery.
That's right. They're fixing other surgeries because oftentimes, people go in, they say, I want a nose job. They get a nose job, and then it's not the nose they wanted. And so they have doctors now who specialize in fixing former surgeries.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard also a lot about the plastic surgery tourism industry, where people get offered a package, for example, to go to countries like Argentina, where they have good doctors and it's very inexpensive compared to the States to get plastic surgery. And it's also popular now in Asia. I believe they're traveling to Hong Kong to get plastic surgery done.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. But it's one of those things that if you have the money and you really feel that you want to improve your appearance, then
But is it an improvement? I don't know.
It is
It's a little fake.
Yeah, it is a little bit fake. Like, for example, but it does help people with their self-confidence, right? Sometimes, for example, with the case of breast implants, some women feel very self-conscious about them having smaller breasts. So they want to get bigger breasts and they feel more confident, happier, and, stuff like this. So I guess if it helps and if you really want it, everyone's to their own.
Well, I'm curious what our users think about this. Have you had plastic surgery? Would you like to have plastic surgery? Let us know on our website, englishpod.com.
Right. We'll see you guys there. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye. The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Too proud of good looks. Vein. A fold, ridge, or crease in the skin. Wrinkle. A medical protein injected into facial muscles. Botox. Plastic surgery. Cosmetic surgery. A plastic surgery on breasts to make them bigger. Breast implant.
Let's try that faster.
A fold, ridge, or crease in the skin. Wrinkle. A plastic surgery on breasts to make them bigger. Breast implant. Plastic surgery. Cosmetic surgery. A medical protein injected into facial muscles. Botox. Too proud of good looks. Vain.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Vain. I wish my girlfriend was less vain than she is now. Vain. Why am I surrounded by so many vain people? Vain. Stop being so vain and give the guy a shot. Wrinkle. These wrinkles are the result of so many bitter years. Wrinkle. Why is my skin getting so wrinkled? Wrinkle. Excessive use of makeup makes skin get premature wrinkles. Botox. I really don't like girls who have Botox. Botox. I saw an actress with Botox, and I think it ruined her looks. Botox. I wonder how much it costs to get Botox. Cosmetic surgery. I've heard that in Korea, it's really cheap to get cosmetic surgery. Cosmetic surgery. I wouldn't have cosmetic surgery unless someone was paying for it. Cosmetic surgery. Cosmetic surgery has become so popular in the last few years. Breast implant. Breast implants look so fake. Breast implant. There are many men who like women with breast implants. Breast implant. I think breast implants can be dangerous.
Hello, English learners. Welcome back. We are here at English Pod. I am joined with Erica.
And my partner in crime, Marco.
All right. So today we're going to be talking about a really great topic, one of my favorites.
Beer.
Beer. So beer is a very popular drink, especially in bars and when you go out.
Yes, it's very common with students, I think.
Yes. And it's also not very strong like a vodka or whiskey.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to be at a bar today and we're going to be looking at some of this vocabulary that you would find.
Yes, I mean, you've got to know this beer vocabulary.
Okay, so let's listen to our dialogue for the first time and then we'll come back and look at these words.
Hey man, what do you have on tap?
Heineken and Budweiser. We have a 2-for-1 happy hour special.
Cool. Give me a pint of Heineken and half a pint of Bud.
Okay. Pint of Heineken, half pint of Bud for table 6. What about some appetizers?
Sure. Let's have some nachos and mozzarella sticks.
Okay, that'll be $80.
What? What?
Well, it's pretty expensive for 2 beers and some food.
Yes. Well, it happens sometimes you go to these very exclusive bars and they charge you like if it was gold.
I mean, that's crazy.
Well, let's take a look at some of these great words that we saw in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
Our first word is on tap.
On tap.
On tap.
So he asked, what do you have on tap? Now, this is a strange sentence. What exactly does it mean?
Okay, well, he's asking about what beers the bar has.
But not in a bottle or not in a can, right?
Right. So, you know, in a bar, there's often this machine, right, that will pour very fresh beer right directly into the glass.
Into the glass. Yeah, this is a very popular thing because, like you say, it's fresh beer.
Yeah, it tastes better.
Tastes better.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you have on tap?
What do you have on tap?
All right, let's take a look at our second word. Happy hour.
Happy hour.
Happy hour.
Happy hour.
Now, this is very common and popular with bars.
Yes.
What is it when they have a happy hour?
Okay, a happy hour is a period of time where the drinks are very cheap.
Okay, so happy hour could be from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m., 50% off.
So if the drink is $4, then it is now $2 in happy hour.
Okay, perfect. And this brings us to our third word, a special.
A special.
A special.
A special.
So this is a noun, and what does it mean when a restaurant or a bar has a special?
It's like they're having a sale.
A sale.
So things are cheaper.
So it could be, for example, a Monday night special.
Or, like in the dialogue, a happy hour special.
Okay. So it is a promotion.
Yes.
All right, very good. And now they ordered a pint of Heineken and half a pint of Budweiser. Pint.
This is a very, very special beer word. So a pint is the size of your glass.
Okay, so we understand how much a pint is. What would be the equivalent in liters?
A pint is 0.4 liters.
Okay, so almost half a liter
Yeah.
is 1 pint.
Yes.
Okay. It is very common when you go into a bar, you can order a pint of beer.
Yes, exactly. In English, we don't say I'll have half a liter of beer.
Right. So let's take a look at our next word on language takeaway. appetizers?
Appetizers.
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 Okay, so what is an appetizer?
Well, it is food you eat before your dinner or before your lunch.
Okay, so it's usually maybe like a salad.
Or a soup, or something small that you can eat right before your big meal.
Okay, so some common appetizers at a bar, and we saw them in our dialogue. Nachos and mozzarella sticks.
Nachos. Nachos.
Nachos.
Nachos.
So nachos are little chips, right?
Yeah, corn chips. And it has cheese and maybe some tomatoes and maybe some beans.
Okay, so those are nachos. They're very common in the United States.
Yes, yeah.
And what about mozzarella sticks?
Mozzarella sticks, a travesty on the world and humanity and everyone's arteries.
Well, mozzarella is a cheese, right? Mozzarella cheese. And this cheese is, what is it? How is it prepared?
You put it in some breadcrumbs and then you fry it in oil. You deep fry it.
And you don't like this?
No, this is terrible.
Why? They're so good.
Oh my God.
Because then you can dip it in a little sauce and it's delicious.
Marco, there are so many reasons why this is wrong.
All right, well, mozzarella sticks, a very popular bar food.
All right, well, why don't we listen to the dialogue again, and we'll be able to hear these words in context at a slower speed.
Hey man, what do you have on tap?
Heineken and Budweiser. We have a 2-for-1 happy hour special.
Cool. Give me a pint of Heineken and half a pint of Bud.
Okay. Pint of Heineken, half pint of Bud for table 6. What about some appetizers?
Sure. Let's have some nachos and mozzarella sticks.
Okay, that'll be $80.
What?
Okay, so we saw some really good vocabulary words there, and now let's take a look at putting it together.
Putting it together.
Well, in this lesson, we are going to look at one phrase that sometimes causes problems.
So let's listen to this phrase that we're talking about.
What about some appetizers? What about some appetizers?
Okay, so this phrase, what about?
Yeah, I often hear people use it to ask a question.
So a common mistake is asking, what about your weekend?
What about your new job?
Now, this is incorrect, right?
You cannot use the phrase what about to ask a question about information. So it cannot ask for information.
Okay, because in our dialogue, the bartender said, and what about some appetizers?
Right, because he is making a suggestion.
Right, so he's saying, well, why don't you have some food?
Yes, the phrase what about can be used to make a suggestion.
Okay, so I can say, what about going to the movies?
You know what? Let's hear a few more examples of this because I think it's really useful.
Example 1.
What about these dirty clothes? You said you would wash them days ago.
Example 2.
What about going to the mall instead? I'm tired of going to the movies.
Example 3.
What about a pizza instead of noodles?
All right, so really good examples, and the same thing we can apply to how about.
Exactly. So again, how about cannot ask for information.
Okay.
So you can't say how about your boss.
All right, perfect. Okay, so let's listen to this dialogue one last time, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about bars and beers.
Hey man, what do you have on tap?
Heineken and Budweiser. We have a 2-for-1 happy hour special.
Cool. Give me a pint of Heineken and half a pint of Bud.
Okay. Pint of Heineken, half pint of Bud for table 6. What about some appetizers?
Sure. Let's have some nachos and mozzarella sticks.
Okay, that'll be $80.
What?
Well, Marco, I know you're a big fan of beer, and actually, I think everyone here at Praxis is a big beer drinker.
And this is the perfect opportunity to tell everyone about the world-renowned beer shake.
Oh my God. Okay, Marco.
All right, so everyone that listens to this recipe is a non-believer. They say that it is not possible for it to taste good.
Okay.
But here's the recipe. You take a liter of beer, or maybe half a liter.
So a pint?
A pint or a pint and a half. And you put it in the blender.
Okay.
All right. Now you take 2 eggs.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not cooked, not boiled, anything. You take 2 eggs and put them in the blender. It could be 1 or 2.
Okay.
And then you take about half a cup of sugar, put it in the blender.
What?
And you mix all that together and you get this really good, foamy, delicious beer shake.
So a beer milkshake.
Well, it has no milk.
Okay.
But it's actually really good. I've prepared it for some people. They're like, no, that's not possible. It can't taste good. And in the end, they're like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
So did you invent this recipe?
It's actually really common in Ecuador, in Peru. I've even seen it in Chile, usually with a dark beer.
Okay.
Right?
So like a Guinness or?
It could be a Guinness or, yeah, if it's that, a dark beer is a little bit sweeter,
Yep.
so you wouldn't add so much sugar. But if you have another beer like a lager or a stout, you could still do it, but just add a little bit more sugar because that beer is a little bit more bitter.
Okay. Well, I am not going to try this recipe, but maybe you guys are.
You should. Try it out and let me know how it works.
Beer and happy hour. Beer is one of the oldest and most popular drinks in the world. It is enjoyed by people in many countries and is often part of social gatherings, celebrations, and relaxing moments. Beer is made from 4 main ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast. These ingredients are mixed, fermented, and brewed to create different flavors and styles of beer. Some beers are light and refreshing, while others are dark and strong. Many people enjoy drinking beer with friends at restaurants, bars, or at home. Beer and happy hour. Beer is one of the most popular drinks in the world. It has been enjoyed for thousands of years, and different cultures have their own ways of brewing and drinking it. Beer is made from water, barley, hops, and yeast. The process of brewing beer involves fermenting these ingredients to create different flavors and alcohol levels. There are many types of beer, including ales, lagers, stouts, and wheat beers. Some beers are light and refreshing, while others are dark and strong. People choose their favorite beer based on taste, alcohol content, and tradition. In many countries, beer is more than just a drink. It is a social experience. People gather in pubs, bars, and restaurants to enjoy a cold beer with friends. Beer festivals such as Oktoberfest in Germany celebrate the tradition of brewing and drinking beer. In some cultures, beer is served with meals, and different types of beer are paired with different foods to enhance their flavors. Lighter beers go well with seafood and salads, while darker beers pair well with grilled meats and desserts. One common tradition in bars and restaurants is happy hour. Happy hour is a time of the day, usually in the late afternoon or early evening, when drinks and food are offered at lower prices. Many people look forward to happy hour after a long day of work. It is a time to relax, socialize, and enjoy drinks with coworkers or friends. Happy hour is popular because it makes going out more affordable and enjoyable. Many bars offer discounts on beer, cocktails, and appetizers, making it an attractive option for those who want to have a good time without spending too much money. Happy hour is not just about drinking. It is also about social connections. People meet at happy hour to talk, laugh, and share stories. Some businesses use happy hour as a way for employees to bond and strengthen their teamwork. Others see it as an opportunity to network and make new friends. Some bars even provide entertainment, such as live music or trivia games, to make happy hour more fun and interactive. Beer culture varies around the world. In Germany, Beer is served in large mugs, and many people enjoy drinking it outdoors in beer gardens. In Belgium, monks have been brewing beer in monasteries for centuries, creating complex and unique flavors. In the United States, the craft beer industry has grown, with small breweries experimenting with new and creative flavors. In Japan, beer is often served with sushi, and people enjoy drinking it with their meals in small bars or restaurants. No matter where people are, beer brings people together and is often enjoyed during celebrations, meals, or special occasions. Drinking beer responsibly is important. While beer can be enjoyed in social settings, drinking too much can lead to negative effects. Many people practice moderation and make sure to drink responsibly. Some cultures have strict drinking laws, while others have traditions that encourage careful drinking habits. It is always important to know one's limits and respect the drinking rules of different places. Beer and happy hour play a big role in social life. Whether enjoying a refreshing beer at a festival, relaxing with a drink after work, or sharing a cold beer with friends at a party, beer is a drink that connects people. Happy hour makes socializing more affordable and fun, bringing friends and coworkers together in a relaxed atmosphere. Around the world, beer culture continues to evolve, but one thing remains the same: beer is a drink that people enjoy for its taste, tradition, and ability to bring people closer together. Pairing the right beer with the right food can make the flavors even better. Many restaurants now offer beer pairing menus to help people find the best combinations. Conclusion: beer is one of the world's most popular drinks, enjoyed in different ways across many cultures. There are many types of beer, from light and refreshing to dark and strong. Happy hour is a special time when bars and restaurants offer discounted drinks, making it a great opportunity for people to socialize and relax. Drinking beer responsibly is important, as too much alcohol can have negative effects. Beer also plays a role in social gatherings, food pairings, and celebrations. Whether enjoyed at home, at a bar, or during a festival, beer remains a drink that brings people together and creates enjoyable experiences.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Beer served from a barrel, not in a bottle or can.
On tap.
Buy one and take one free.
2 for 1.
A period of time at a bar when drinks are sold cheaper than usual.
Happy hour.
A sale, a special price.
Special.
A measuring unit which is equal to 0.473 liters.
Pint.
A small dish served before a meal.
Appetizer.
A dish with tortilla chips and melted cheese cooked together.
Nachos.
Fried Italian cheese.
Null.
Dollar, informal.
Buck.
Alcoholic drink made from one or more liqueur and other ingredients.
Cocktail.
A relaxed casual bar where beer is served.
Pub.
A menu or list of drinks served in a restaurant or bar.
Drinks list.
Strong alcohol drink, such as gin, rum, vodka, etc.
Liquor.
A chair with no back used for sitting on at a bar.
Bar stool.
Let's try that faster.
Beer served from a barrel, not in a bottle or can.
On tap.
Strong alcohol drink, such as gin, rum, vodka, etc.
Liquor.
A dish with tortilla chips and melted cheese cooked together.
Nachos.
Alcoholic drink made from one or more liqueur and other ingredients.
Cocktail.
A menu or list of drinks served in a restaurant or bar.
Drinks list.
A measuring unit which is equal to 0.473 liters.
Pint.
Fried Italian cheese.
Null.
Dollar. Informal.
Buck.
A small dish served before a meal.
Appetizer.
A sale. A special price.
Special.
Buy one and take one free.
2 for 1.
A period of time at a bar when drinks are sold cheaper than usual.
Happy hour.
A chair with no back used for sitting on at a bar.
Bar stool.
A relaxed casual bar where beer is served.
Pub.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
On tap. We have 4 types of beer on tap. On tap. What's on tap? On tap. We don't have any beer on tap.
Special.
Do you have a happy hour special?
Special.
I'll have the lunch special.
Special.
Can we have the 2 for 1 special? If you can't drink coffee, what about a cup of tea? My computer can't connect to the internet. What about yours? I'm quite busy in the afternoon. What about tomorrow?
Appetizer.
Would you like to start with some appetizers?
Appetizer.
What appetizers do you have?
Appetizer.
There aren't that many appetizers on the menu.
2 for 1.
All shirts are now 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
We're having a 2 for 1 sale.
2 for 1.
The store is having a 2 for 1 sale.